In this video, I'm going to talk about the benefits of our stock and option picking services here at Stock Market Guides. On my screen here is the navigation page for our Swing Trade Picks service, which is designed for active stock traders. But what I'm going to show in this video, it applies to any of our stock or option picking services. Now, each of these services has two different portfolios, and the difference between the two is the trade duration, how long you would hold the position for. So for example, with this Swing Trade Picks service, we have one portfolio for trades that are designed to last a week, and then another one for trades that are designed to last a month. And so you can kind of follow along with either of these or both of them, depending on what your preferences are. The shorter the trade duration, the more active the trading experience will be. And so you just pick whichever one works best for you. And each of our stock or option picking services has different trade durations designed to cater to that specific audience. Now let's take a look at the picks. You can see here that this reflects all the active trade alerts for this particular portfolio. And each row represents one stock. And we indicate what is the entry time. And the beauty of this service is that we give the entire trade setup for each one. So we indicate a position size you could consider, we indicate a profit target you could use, and we indicate an end time for the trade. So if you're looking for a service where all the guesswork is removed and it's simply delivering to you on a platter a full trade setup that you can follow along with, that's one of the main benefits of these stock and option picking services here. We give you everything you need to follow along with the trade. And on top of that, the beauty of each of these trade alerts is that it's not like we're just shooting from the hip here with these ideas. They rely on our scanner technology. And what our scanner technology does is it looks at each of these stocks or options, and it's considering a specific trading or investing strategy, and it's looking back historically and identifying how has this performed historically for this particular stock according to our backtest research. And that's what this shows. And that is the crux of the value that we have here, is that we're putting this intelligence at your disposal and finding stocks or options that have a trade setup that has a backtested edge. And so once we find them, we simply send you an alert and deliver the information to you, all kind of gift wrapped and ready to go. Everything you need to follow along with the trade in lockstep is there for you without you needing to do any extra analysis or use any discretion. Now, that said, you can do whatever you want with your trades. You don't, of course, need to follow along with every trade, and you do have the final call on whether to follow along with a trade and or whether to use discretion. So you can use discretion, of course, it's your money, it's your decision. But if you just want all the information already kind of pre-calculated and determined for you, that's one of the benefits of this service. And enabling alerts is really easy with this service. You just simply click this toggle right here to enable or disable alerts, and the alerts can be sent by email or text. Another nice thing is that for any given trade alert, you can come in and follow the trade, and that ensures that you will get another alert when the trade reaches its end time. And the objective here for us is to make it as easy as possible for you to follow along with these trades. Now, one other thing worth mentioning is that the stock and option picking services include commentary from our pro traders. And so what this means is that you'll regularly see emails where we're talking about the trades that are taking place, both in terms of new trade alerts that are coming through and trades that were closed because they reached their profit target or their time limits. And it analyzes what's going on and kind of summarizes the performance. It talks about some of the strategies being used with our trade alerts, and it sometimes will talk about the state of the market at that moment. So that's another thing to expect that accompanies the trade alerts. If you have any questions about any of our stock and option picking services or just about anything else in general related to the market, you can contact us anytime. Our email address is support@stockmarketguides.com.